Namaste to all the viewers. I am Dilip Rana, Director Principal of NIST School. Today we have a very special guest. He is none other than Yoshika from Japan. So he is the face of Kumon mathematics. He represents Kumon throughout the world. He has an expertise in that particular subject. He also worked with JICA sometime back in the education sector and have a deeper understanding and working experience with Education Ministry of Japan. So we have a very, very special guest to talk about maths and the importance of mathematics. Also, how can we help children to become better in this particular subject? Welcome.
Thank you. Namaste.
So we will start directly.
Okay. Sure.
First and foremost, I just want to know, why mathematics is such a difficult subject, or considered to be a difficult subject by most of the learners throughout the world.
Yeah, that's a very important question to start. Math is basically just a simple numbers, right? The combination of the numbers. So sometimes if there's only numbers, students easily get confused. But if they have the perfect foundation, then step by step they can understand and they can solve the further difficult questions. But if they do not have a foundations, more and more they have lots of confusions. Then gradually, even they also do not know what they should do. So maybe the key to study mathematics is having a strong foundation, then having the basic concepts we call a number sense. If they have a number sense, it's going to be easy to solve problems by themselves. But if they don't have it, they just observe. They just see the numbers like a picture.
Okay.
But numbers is not the picture. Numbers sometimes, the meaning is like a quantity, or sometimes, the order. So yeah, math is very simple number, but we have to understand the concept.
Okay. So am I to understand that when mathematics is introduced to our students in a very early age, that is where, if you do not work out properly with the basics and foundation, that children will struggle throughout their life because the foundation is not strong. That's what you are trying to mean, right? Otherwise, maths is a very simple simple subject if you happen to get the good foundation, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now, there are generations of learners who have gone through this process. Every country has good mathematics foundations. The curriculum is very strong, right?
Yeah.
I just would want to know, since you represent Kumon, what is Kumon and why Kumon is, important for mathematics?
So maybe one of the key feature is the important aspect is we encourage self-learning of the students.
Okay.
So in Kumon there are more than 6,000 worksheets from the very beginner level to the master level.
Okay.
But instructors, we do not stand in front of the students. We do not teach mathematics. We just encourage them to do it by themselves. So math is everything logical. So once they get the concept, once they practice a lot, they can solve it. So if we started teaching on that day, let's say today, student understand, but tomorrow they forget.
Yes.
Then gonna be have another problems. So listening is not enough.
Okay.
It's like a practical study. They have to use their brains. Then they have to obtain, the concept by their self-learning.
So what you mean to say is Kumon has certain mathematical tool where children have to learn themselves. Repeated practice is a diligent work. When that is done honestly, and once they get hold of numbers and ideas of it, it becomes easier for them to become a good, mathematics student.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So can you tell me something about how Kumon came into existence? A history, a bit about Kumon.
Okay, so Kumon is a family name. Like Mr. Toru Kumon started this Kumon methodology. He was a high school math teacher. But he is very unique.
Okay.
He's standing at the back of the classroom. He just observe how students solving the problems. Then he spent a lot of time to develop the worksheets. So worksheets has variety of questions. The important thing is like the order of the problems, because that should be a small step. We call that baby step. Otherwise, students get easily confused.
Okay.
So for adults, let's say 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2, very equal, same thing, right? But for some of the kids, it's different things.
Okay.
So we have to be very careful about the order of the question. So we design all questions as a baby step. So Mr. Toru Kumon's effort is like developing the worksheet itself, then how to interact with the students to encourage them to do their self-learning.
So did he find any good reason as to why he should work on that? For example, why he wanted Kumon or his practice to be introduced? Is there any reason behind that?
Yeah, so one of the story is since he was a math teacher,
Yes.
there are lots of energetic, motivational math teachers spend a lot of effort in the classroom.
Okay.
But compared to those students, other students just use his developed worksheet without any teaching.
Okay.
Gradually, in the math performance, these types of students became better than those students in the classroom.
Okay.
Sometimes the grade 4 students study already like grade 7, grade 8 content. Why these kind of things happen? Teachers spend a lot of effort, but this one just student self-study.
Okay.
Then he gradually understands this is like a practice. They have to use their brains.
Okay.
Once they start using brain properly, they will get the concept of the mathematics.
All
So
right.
that's maybe biggest difference. Listening and sitting in the classroom is not enough. That's just a starting point.
Okay. So Kumon started because he was a maths teacher and he found that students are struggling in mathematics.
Yeah.
So he introduced his techniques, which he applied, and then found that the result is really good, where he could see that good students and struggling students met at one point when they practiced properly, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Now, see, Kumon came from Japan. It was introduced in Japan. Do you have any ideas how many countries Kumon is running exactly right now?
Right now, it's like 63 countries already. Like we have Kumon centers. Then every year, more than 4 million students using Kumon methodology.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
So 60 different countries are currently running Kumon centers for mathematics.
Yes.
And near about 450 million students.
Yeah.
Oh, that many students are practicing Kumon. Now, let's go to the now literally part.
Okay.
So implementation. Suppose if my school or any school would want to introduce Kumon in this school, what do they do?
Kumon headquarter has official license local partner.
Okay.
The name is like IGC Business Holding here in Nepal.
Nepal, okay.
Yeah, that's the official only licensed partner company in Nepal.
Okay.
So they have trained staffs. So they always visiting schools. So the first they communicate with the school side because we're gonna use the tablet and stylus pen, internet. We need appropriate space. Then it's gonna be like long-term study. Kumon is not like a magic, so it will take time. So we communicate and arrange the environment first.
Okay.
Then after that, we're gonna provide like instructors training to the schools.
Okay. So school, if my school or any school is interested, we contact the center, local partner of Kumon, and they will help us to implement.
Yes.
Right. So now when you implement that in Nepal, how do you implement that? Like there is a teacher, you said there is a training provided to them. What else apart from that?
So basically, like students study with the tablet and stylus pen, right?
So there is tablet is mandatory.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, like a school, like a computer lab, like a tablet lab, let's say. Then students just come to the
Lab.
space, we can call like a Kumon lab.
Kumon lab, yes.
Then using the stylus pen, they study. Then right after that, all their handwriting things is recorded to the system.
Okay.
So local partner IGC and also from Japan side, like Kumon headquarters also can check how they are doing. Then if there are some of the challenges or difficulties, we also analyze.
All right.
Then provide the feedback to the school side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tablet is something that is required. There's an instruction and there's a trainer as well.
Yes.
So, do you think that Kumon mathematics and the curriculum of Nepal mathematics, is there any similarities?
Sure.
Does it cover the course?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, more than 60 countries using Kumon. The worksheet itself exact same.
Okay.
So it's really universal.
Okay.
So that is why it's not 100% fit, but we also conducted the research. It's around 70 to 75% of the curriculum aligned with our Kumon worksheets.
Okay.
So, but Kumon is adaptive learning. Each student study different level of worksheet depending on their performance.
Okay.
So that is why for example, grade 3, in one section 30 students, but they study different worksheets.
Okay. So you just mentioned that Kumon as such as a curriculum or a practice test and the curriculum universally throughout the world matches approximately 60 to 70%, because of which it helps students from any grade in mathematics. And then you mentioned another thing, that is in a class of 30, suppose, Kumon mathematics is an independent learning but individualized learning as well.
Yes.
So if there are 30 students, this is my understanding, right? 30 students with 30 different levels in mathematics can study Kumon mathematics or practice Kumon mathematics within that period, right?
Yeah.
So that means it's individualized.
Yes.
And if it's differentiation learning as well, right? That's what you mentioned. Would you want to add in something on that?
The reason why we do that is we call just right level. Just right level to each individual student is very important for their self-learning. So if it's too easy, they feel boring, right? But if it's too difficult, they don't know how to do it. They're just spending a lot of time. So we have to observe what level of worksheet is their just right level.
Okay.
So if we providing just right level worksheet to the student, even they feel wow, I can do it, I can solve it, even I want to do it.
Okay.
So that's very important aspect to provide motivation to the students.
Wonderful. So that way also Now, this is something that is very, very difficult in the world. Number one, differentiation learning means learning as per the need of the child.
Yeah.
Two, individualize.
Yeah.
Design that is meant for one particular child, regardless there is 30, 40 students in a class. And third, the most important aspect is engaging classroom.
Yeah.
Engaging in a sense that when everyone is able to do their work, like, if in a normal class, if a mathematics teacher or any teacher goes inside a class, we may not be able to provide individual learning or differentiation learning in a perfect manner because it does not address everyone. There are challenges. But with Kumon, since it's meant for me as an individual or him as or her as an individual, the learning is more precise, to the point. That means no one is left free to be discussing, making noise or whatsoever in classroom, right? Everyone is in their own level. They are interested. They are engaged. That's why 40 minutes of Kumon classes is very, very productive. That's what I understood.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very important part. The 3 years ago, we supported the first Kumon in school in Nepal. Then one of the amazing thing that I saw is, there's a Kumon classes start, then students just come from their own classroom.
Yes.
They just sometimes very excited to open the tablet and then log in, then start studying.
Okay.
Even studying mathematics, they seems like they're enjoying a lot. Then I also start thinking about why these kind of things happening. So because without any instructions,
Yes.
maybe each individual student has motivation. I want to be better. I want to solve.
Yes.
I want to do it.
Yes.
So if we provide appropriate environment or learning material, they start doing. But if something is not just that level, or something is too easy, it's too difficult, they don't want to do it. So instructor side, we have to sit down, be quiet, do this, don't do that. That sort of effort sometimes, not gonna be good results.
Okay. So since it's catering to every child's need in learning, and those who have introduced Kumon, what you found is students are excited, happy, eager to learn, want to go there, because so there are levels. So how do I finish a particular sum, so I move on to the next, or I can go to any sum, whatever I feel like.
So you mean
what I'm saying is they're interested because they can finish and solve a problem, right? When they are solving a problem, they are becoming better. But do the children also have a choice to choose whatever they feel like doing a sum, or there is is like a video game that you finish one level and you move on to the next?
Basically, we suggest because the concentration is also very important thing. So one set of the worksheet has 20 pages.
Okay.
So it will take basically 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
So that's one of the routine. So they have to study that. The study without concentration, sometimes nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically we set the worksheet according to the student performance. So basically they don't choose the worksheet.
So they do not rush. They cannot rush. They'll have to finish one set, move on to the next.
Yes.
When they move from one set to the next, they are able to grasp the concept, enjoy, and also learn.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So, we understood that Kumon mathematics is very, very successful. That's why it's throughout the world.
Yeah.
And every year the number of learners have increased. So it's going to be beneficial for the students. And maths is not going to be a very difficult subject for them if they happen to enjoy it, right? Or practice very diligently.
Yes.
So is there anything apart from this that you would want to add?
Yeah. So of course the worksheet itself is about mathematics, but the benefit is not only for mathematics but also other subjects, of course, with science and other subjects.
Okay.
Because basically, student, learning and getting their own self-learning ability. So they lead the carefree, use their brains, and start solving. That if they make a mistake, they check again, then correct it by themselves without any additional explanation.
Okay.
This is very foundation skill to learn everything. So we're not gonna try to make smart students. Like we want to support motivational learner, continuous learner, so that they can use that sort of learning ability for their entire life.
Okay, let's make it more simple in my term.
Okay.
When someone practices Kumon day out and day night, right? They are able to become more disciplined learners, because there's this, you need to work it out by yourself. So you are correcting, you are redoing it, you are correcting, you are redoing, you are practicing a lot. So that makes you an individual who is self-aware, can understand the importance of hard work, and regularly checks out in areas where they are not done well. So in your life, practical life also, if you happen to adapt that, you become a successful, a good person, because you're observing yourself a lot, you're correcting yourself a lot, and then you're moving forward, right? So it helps to set a very cultured individual who is down to earth and is eager to learn. That's my understanding in a simple term, right? So when you're practicing Kumon, you're not only learning mathematics, but you're also learning something for your life, right?
Yes.
Okay. So also, mathematics is such a subject these days that it's linked with each and everything, not only science or engineering, but also with humanities, arts, anything. There is maths everywhere, right? So that way, I believe Kumon introduction and Kumon application can really be beneficial for the students, right? Now, in the last few words of yours, would you want to add something that I missed out asking anything? Any questions, or you would want to say something that you feel is important?
Yes, so there are lots of things that I want to share about Kumon. But one thing, especially to the parents, to the parents. Sometimes we observe student like studying, right? Let's say like very simple question like 2 plus 3, 4 plus 4. For us, it's very easy. We don't have to need too much time, right? But for the kids, numbers and those concepts is very new. So they are using their brain. While they are using brains, if we ask another types of questions or if we say any types of explanation, they get confused. Even they cannot listen. So we have to just observe. We have to let them do it. So after submitting the worksheet, after completion of the worksheet, we observe, then we provide the next baby steps. So learning new things and studying mathematics takes time, but we trust the student. Each individual student has ability and capability, and they also want to be better. So those trust to the students is very important.
So we need to let the student progress as per their pace, their level. Parents should not be too excited, say, okay, now you get everything, but then conducive environment for learning is very much important, right? Children will definitely reach that point. It takes time. Some may learn very fast, some may take time, but then what we need to provide is, if there is a very good environment, there are supportive facilitator, and children themselves are honest about their work, then getting a good grades in mathematics and also having a good understanding of mathematics will not be a problem, right? So I think we have covered measure of the thing. So parents, also those parents who wish to have their child be really interested in mathematics, or if you think your child is struggling in mathematics, I think Kumon could be a very good options for your child to improve in mathematics. But most importantly, Nothing comes too fast. We should not rush. Everything takes time. There is a pace for it. Providing a good environment, both psychologically, socially, as well as motivative manner, is necessary for the child's academic growth as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for a wonderful opportunity.